Next, we have a section for additional information about each equipment item. You can enter numerical values in the fields for hour meter reading, contracted hours, spare batteries, spare bottles, and insurance value. The hour meter reading and contracted hours fields are relevant to any additional hours charges that have been specified on the equipment items. Add a numerical value for any spare batteries or bottles if you have supplied them. And the additional options field is a free text entry. You can add an insurance value if required, and you can now add any transport to site charges if needed. This is the same process as adding miscellaneous charges, so select when you want to invoice the charge. Your options are to charge on all invoices, just the final invoice, just the next invoice, or a custom date. So if selecting a custom date, the date field is editable and the charge will appear on the invoice for that period. Now enter an amount and then write some text to describe the charge. This can be populated onto the invoice document. Finally, select the relevant VAT code and then repeat the steps for collection charges if those are applicable as well. You can fill out the fields in the same way, and then you can add any charges for fuel you supply using the same method. You can repeat the steps if you want to add charges for gas bottles, and you can charge for bottles you send out and bottles you bring in. Finally, you can add a miscellaneous charge specific to the item if needed. Again, this is done in exactly the same way. When finished, click Save.